Welcome back to another episode of the PokeStop Podcast. I'm your host, Zach Pra, as always, joined by my co-host, Thad Wand. Thad, how are you doing today?
Doing good. Converting oxygen into carbon dioxide, so here we are.
That's good, because you're ruining the ozone, and I think it's personally your fault, and everyone should tweet at that. Tell him how terrible he is.
I dare you.
Speaking of terrible things happening, I played Pokemon this week, and I got...
What's new?
Yeah, right. Literally. So we're recording this on Wednesday. Last night I played in a locals and there was a guy who goes to our Monday locals who was also at this locals, and he was like, "Do you play Pokemon every night?" And I looked at him and said, "Yeah." And he was like, "That's crazy." And I'm like, "Welcome to the club, brother." It was really funny. He was just like, he's like, "I saw you yesterday and then I'm seeing you again." And I'm like, "Do you ever breathe?" I'm like, "Not unless there's a raging bolt involved, brother."
Oh my god.
That was really funny. But Monday, I got third in our locals and lost money. So that was pretty fire. I was
You lost
super
80
excited
cents.
about
All
that.
right.
I did. It's just really funny to say, like, I got top cut at a locals and lost money. I think saying that is absolutely hilarious.
You lost
I'm
sales
not
tax.
even, I'm genuinely not even mad at all. Like, I don't honestly, like, as someone who I would say is better than the average locals player at the game of Pokemon. Like, I feel like we did the math. Like, I did last season of like the 50 cups I went to, I had like a 72% conversion rate into top 8. So like, I feel like I've earned the right to say I'm better than locals players. I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know. I don't think that's like a flex. I'm like worried people are gonna think I'm like flexing and being like, "Oh yeah, you just play both." I'm like, "Yeah, but I win." Like, I don't know. Does it matter what deck you play if you win the game? Like, yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like people are like, "Well, you only play Bolt." I'm like, "Yeah, and you still can't stop it." I dropped this mic, but it's like $400, and I don't want to buy a new one. I'm not.
No,
don't
buy
that.
it.
No.
Don't do that.
No, I should really get like a fake mic, like get like a 3D printed microphone and just like drop it on the floor. I think that'd be.
You should.
I think that'd be really.
It's worth it.
You know what is worth it though, Thad? Black Bolt and White Flare, which came out today. It is this will come out on July 18th, which Black Bolt and White Flare officially out. I have yet to open any product myself, but I'm really excited to crack this open. I think this actually is a set, and we talked about it a few weeks ago. This is a set that actually has like a weirdly high amount of playable cards. From like Genesect to Jellicent, Air Balloon getting reprinted,
Zekrom,
Brave Band, yeah, like there's a lot of tools, there's good supporters. The only thing we don't have is stadiums, which there are literally no stadiums in this set, which is really weird. I think the
actually,
thing will be like, since it's two sets coming out at the same time, which set are people going to want more?
Black Bolt for sure.
Is it Black Bolt? Is that what has like the more of the good stuff?
I mean, I know the Japanese version does. Hold on. Okay. I'm actually gonna pull this up real quick because
I think when we looked at it, we just looked at it together, and I feel like most players, they open what they want to open, and then they just buy singles for everything else.
Yeah, I mean, when you're looking at the set, I want to say, yeah, Black Bolt, because Black Bolt not only has...
It's got Zekrom.
It has Zekrom, which is way more popular than Reshiram, at least in my opinion. But it also has Air Balloon and Prism in it. And the Genesect. And...
yeah, it's Black Bolt.
The, what's it called? The...
Bengal?
No, it has Electric and Dynamo.
Oh, yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, it's over. It's Black Bolt.
I mean, like...
I'm sorry.
like White Flare has some good hits in it, right? Like, it has some good playables, but, like, overall, you just get, like, the reprints in it. So, or not the reprints, but you get, like, the Retrieval and the Tool Scrapper. Cool. Those will be cheap to pick up.
Sure.
Hilda. Sure. And the Ignition Energy. So, it has the...
Yeah. I know. I'm picking up what you're putting down there. I just think Black Bolt's just gonna be.
I think
more
the overall Yeah, like I think if you like zoom out and look at the big picture, I think the collectors and like the people who love Pokemon, like what popular Pokemon are in what set, people are gonna I
Yeah.
think err towards Black Bolt.
Yeah, I just think the Zekrom,
White,
like that SAR Zekrom is gonna be. I think it's gonna be the chase card of the set. Like it's gonna be the Pikachu, the Greninja from what was that Twilight Masquerade?
yeah,
Wow, I know ball. Y'all think I just know Bolt? I know Greninjas too.
wow,
Mm-hmm. Skills.
that's hashtag skilled.
I know
But I
what
mean,
the
like
expensive cards look like.
for my purposes, I'm gonna get an ETB of each.
Yeah.
I will likely only open one of them,
Yep.
and I will likely only open
Yep.
Black Bolt.
Yeah, 100%.
So like,
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna open any more packs besides like the initial FOMO ETB of each. Like I don't
yeah,
know. I don't think you'll see me swiping a credit card to buy any other packs. Like if I'm at a tournament and I win it and it's like I drove an hour and a half to go to the store and I just don't want to have to burn this store credit. Sure, give me a couple packs, something like that, sure.
yeah.
But outside of that, I don't know. I was actually I was at a card show this past weekend. I actually sold a bunch of my old XY stuff for a little bit of cash. I'll say it had a comma. I will say it had a comma, which I've been on like a crazy selling spree of like older stuff I've just kept for years. I think I'm not going to say how much I've sold at this point. I don't need people knowing that information, but it is a substantial amount of money.
It is a substantial amount.
You know the number.
I do.
But it's been crazy. Just like seeing like tag teams kind of like through the roof at this point. I'm just like, I can't justify holding these any longer. Like the number I would sell at, we doubled. So I'm like, okay, works for me, dog.
Yeah. And now
I
is
will
as good a
say
time as ever.
I sold 3 boxes from like the tag team era. I had 2 Unified Minds and a Cosmic Eclipse. When I sold them, I had a better return on that investment than Bitcoin did in the same time frame. It's the same time frame.
That's insane.
And it's not even close. It was actually crazy how much better. I was like, yeah, y'all are buying stocks. I'm buying Pokemon cards. Dummy.
You sound like the typical Pokevester.
I really do, and I really hate it. I think I need to like go take a bath in like Pokemon card. Yeah, I honestly
Take the toaster with you.
The more I go to card shows, the more I hate Pokemon investors. Like,
oh yeah,
you just see them out in the wild, and you can just tell, they just have that look of I've never had a friend, and I'm not gonna start now. Yeah,
no.
just like people like you'll be talking to somebody because I went and saw Superman, which is actually the reason I was at that show, and then I was like, okay, I'll come back with this stuff and sell it. That's fine. But like some dude, I was just like having a conversation with someone after I had seen Superman, and some guy just like walked in the middle of our conversation and just was like, "How much for this?" And I'm like, do you see this interaction happening here? There's no one else here. There's 3 people. No. I'm not buying anything. So like you will be able to buy your whatever random tag team that is probably like been folded in half. Like calm down there, kiddo. You will get your Pikachu and Zekrom. I trust me. I'm not trying to buy them. I already sold mine. I'm chilling. Like I'm really okay, brother. We do not need to do this. Yeah, it was just so weird. It was so annoying. Speaking of annoying things, though, Thad, we have had a little bit of drama on the timeline, which is very uncharacteristic of the Pokemon trading card game community on Twitter. Notoriously, people are very nice, very casual. There's never any drama. No one being accused of being terrible people at all. That never happens at all. So to see that happen this weekend was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna mention like any names for people, just because I don't think anyone who I would name on Twitter is worth are people who should be questioned, or like the enemies of this story are not involved in this story at all, and that's actually the worst part. So it all started. I believe this was Sunday night, excuse me. Someone won a cup with Goldango Altaria EX, which I think is actually really cool. I actually love when people like win tournaments with like cards you wouldn't expect. Like Altaria in Goldango is kind of crazy. For those who don't know, the Altaria EX, it is a stage 1, and it has an ability that says, as I pull it up right now, it's called Humming Heal. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. And then it has for a water and a metal, which Goldango has both of. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. I don't think you would ever use that. I can't see any purpose for that. It's definitely only for the ability. But not an irrelevant attack in Goldango. But really cool. Really, really interesting Pokemon to have. I think that's definitely really good into any deck that plays Mimikyu or Dragapult. Just being able to say, heal 20 off everybody. I know I'm going to knock you out with a Goldango. GG, go next. Please sign slip. Okay, thanks, bye. But yeah, like, other than that, the list is pretty basic. It is pretty much standard Dango with a 1/1 Altaria. Which I really like. I like when lists are straightforward and we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. But this sparked a bit of controversy, not because he played Altaria. That was not the reason it sparked controversy, Thad. The prizing this person received for winning the cup. They of course got the coveted Ho-Oh playmat that I know you personally are a huge fan of. You have often told me how much you love it. Right?
Incorrect.
You're nodding your head, but I think you're just sideways. Does your neck hurt and you're not able to do it? You're just like,
I disdain those playmats, but continue.
That's fair. He got 140 prize packs, which is a lot for the record.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, that is an insane amount of prize packs. When I first saw this, I'm not a fan of using prize packs as prizing for cups, for one very basic reason. Thad, how much are prize packs for stores? I mean, you run a league. You're a TO of a league. How much do you pay for prize packs from Pokemon?
Free 50.
Free 50. So that is, you're saying you pay nothing. So there is a $0 and 0 cent investment for you to have those prize packs, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The Pokemon Company International ships them directly to my store.
Oh, so you don't even pay for shipping?
Nope.
Wow. So there's no investment whatsoever. You literally just have to like have someone there to sign from UPS.
Yep, and they drop off a whole box at a time.
They drop out a lot. Yeah, we at our league we just got the new Series 7s, and holy cow, it's a lot.
We got an astronomical amount. I'm okay with saying the amount because I mean I think that it kind of
375 for a league
it puts it
in the last year. Around 10 people.
Yep, we average about 10 people a week.
So that is, even if you include like, and I think it's totally fine if like judges take a pack or two, because like they're taking time out of their day, right? They could be doing other stuff. They could be playing somewhere else, right? I'm fine with judges getting 2-3 packs a week. I have no issue with that whatsoever. I think that's actually totally fair, especially if they're judges who play. And like they're opening them for their own purposes,
or their own collection.
Sure, yeah, whatever the case may be. Because like honestly, prize packs when they first come out aren't really worth anything anyway. So like, sure, live your best life, King.
Yeah.
My issue is these are free packs, and I'm not, I don't go to many League Cups, as we've discussed on this podcast several times. But I'm under the impression that League Cups require an entry fee usually, right?
Normally they do.
Okay. And we'll say $20. I think 25 is closer to the standard for a League Cup these days, but we'll just say 20. And we'll say there's 25 people. I think that's a good number. That is $500 an entry. Where did that $500 go?
Pockets.
That's my problem. Yeah, 100%. Like you are and like we've had this in the early episodes of this podcast, we had a very spirited discussion about League Cups are not for you to pay your mortgage. Like,
no.
You want to make money on Pokemon? Collect. Be a weirdo Pokemon investor who looks like the IRL portrayal of Ruffian. Like,
here's the thing. You need to, and will be like my biggest 2 cents on this. If you run tournaments to pay for your store to be able to run tournaments, you are a bad card shop owner, and you need to stop doing that, because your player base are the people who are going to be buying the stuff that you need, right? Charging them entry and then giving them nothing in return. I would consider prize packs to be a nothing in return investment for the player, right? Like,
correct. Even if you did like store credit, right? I think a lot of leagues and a lot of tournament organizers are going to store credit systems, which I really think is just better, because that way you can get whatever you want, right? Like we had our first league challenge last week, and we had a guy who won, who is like a local-ish player, but like he only comes to, I think he's only been in our store like maybe 3 times, and it was all for like league challenges or league cups. And they're like most stores, there's not really any sealed product, because it is what it is. It's something we're all aware of.
Yeah.
But he bought expensive cards. He bought bling. You can buy sleeves, you can get accessories, stores have stuff you can get. So I think we either need to have pre-advertised sealed product, like, hey, sealed product for this event will be, winner's going to get a box of Destined Rivals, and, store or whatever. I think store credit is just better, because it's just easier, There's no,
and I get why some stores,
there's no argument against it, I feel like.
Yeah, and I get why some stores can't do store credit, right? I mean, I've been working closely with the store owner that I run the league at, and it's taken a while for them to get their store credit system figured out, because there's a lot of back end financial things that they kind of have to take the hit on to be able to do store credit. Which, I get it. Like, but at the end of the day, they're gonna make money on it, because people, whether they hold their credit or not, at some point they're gonna spend it.
Yeah.
So like, right, it's a upfront loss. So like, when stores open up and it's their first like year or so, sure, it might take a year to get like a lot of their losses out of the way. Like they're big, they have to pay for construction sometimes. Like for some stores, they have to pay for construction to get things put into place where they need it to be. They may need to renovate their space. Sure, there's some overhead costs involved with that. Totally understandable. But then at the end of the day, like after about a year of being in, I mean, like I said, I know a lot of the store that I judge and TO at. I know a lot of their financial stuff, because he just tells me, and I ask, right? Because I work in retail. I have access to a lot of my retail establishments' financial metrics, so I understand what I'm looking at, and I understand what I'm asking about, and he understands. I understand. So like we're talking the same language. And for the most part, I think that stores just make, and this may not be every store, right? For the most part, stores make hand over fist money on this kind of stuff. It is insane. Sealed product, their margins are going to be a little bit slimmer on, which is to be expected.
Yeah.
But like when they're buying a $500 card for $225, and then they turn around and sell it for $500.
That's a lot of money.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you multiply that day in and day out 1,000 times over. I mean, you're looking at a shit ton of money. So like,
Yeah, and I
whether
think
it's like whether it's something like a $40 card that they buy for 20 and then resell for 40, you know, do that math. Literally, I think last year they sold in just singles, the amount of singles. I want to say it was in like the 100,000 range
sure. And this is not a
between
big store.
TCG player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big establishment, but like between
And
like
they're
their
newer, like,
players,
you know, they're a post-COVID store. Like, this is not a
yeah,
store that's been around for 20 years and they know how the business works like the back of their hand. I think it's also one thing I really want to mention in this conversation is there's a reason all the big stores always say we are always buying. It's
yeah,
not because they want to help you out. I'm going to be honest. It's because they know how they make their money. Like,
you just gotta know
selling
where your
card,
margins are.
yeah, like I've never, even like pre-COVID, and all these stores were like, yeah, we don't really have a singles market because like there's no money there. I'm like, you're actually insane for saying that. Like, I remember I actually told a store owner to his face, I said that might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, I felt like the Happy Gilmore meme where he's like, we are all dumber for having to have listened to that statement. Like, I literally felt like that guy. I was like, what do you mean there's no margins? You mean you don't want to invest in getting the market going? And like,
Yeah,
this was me in like
there's
2017, not knowing that much about like TCGs or like card shops being a thing. And even I was like, why don't you have this? People will buy it from you. Like GameStop. GameStop lived for years off of the pre-owned game because they would offer you 30%, 40% on a good day on your game and then sell it for market value. If only that were a thing we could also do with cards.
Yeah, and like I said,
Nope,
the upfront investment, sure, you take a hit up front.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But at the end of the day,
at the end of the day, it's just like, be better. I don't know. And my issue is like, it's not like with this guy or anyone there. It's more so with the stores and the league owners for like, you should be, as a league owner, you should be advocating for your players and being like, hey, we took in $500 and we paid out $10. Right. And I've been at tournaments where people did that and they like bought pizza from Papa John's and acted like that was okay. I'm like, brother, you paid $30 for Papa John's. I paid you $25 and I'm getting $6 worth of bad pizza. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And I think part of it too is people need the points, right? So like, I'm going to go to these tournaments either way because I need the points for my invite or for Ace Trainer or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I think ultimately like, the issue just needs to come down to like league owners, judges, TOs, like up to the store owners, and we need to be like advocating for our players, right? We need to be like, our players deserve better than prize packs. We are pretty much required or incentivized to give them anyway. That like literally cost us nothing. And like, I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here, and I'm gonna let you tell me why this is incorrect. But like, stores have to make money, Thad, and players don't buy stuff. And
that's a really fucking stupid take.
Why?
Because players buy
Break
stuff.
Break it down for me.
So players buy stuff
Mm-hmm.
to play the game, and if you are able to cater to and understand what players need and are looking for in their sealed product or in single products, then you don't need to outsource that to a place like TCG player.
It's kind of crazy. You keep mentioning singles. I don't know. There's no one buys singles, notoriously. Pokemon players don't buy singles.
Yes.
I don't know.
Pokemon players players specifically buy singles.
Yeah,
I
I
I think in like the last like 60 days, I don't think I've bought a single sealed product. I've only bought singles.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, like outside of set release, I can
Yeah,
count.
I'll buy something on a set release, sure.
Yeah, like outside of set release, I can count on one hand the amount of times I've bought product. Like I have never bought a product with the. I really hope I pull this like Ultra Ball. Like I'm just gonna go buy the Ultra Ball, right? I'm gonna spend the 8 cents
Yeah.
on the Ultra Ball and just go buy that. Or like Night Stretcher, when Night Stretcher came out, like you weren't opening Stellar Crown trying to find Night Stretchers. You just went and bought a bunch of Night Stretchers.
Yeah.
You know, like
And,
it's
and,
nothing crazy.
and like it's an easy market to get into. You just buy bulk. You buy bulk lots. You buy from collectors. Obviously, your sealed market will drive your singles market
Sure.
because collectors will bring back all the things that they don't need anymore for you to then buy at 50% or less, right? 50% sometimes it's just if you do store credit, 40% is normal for like cash. But let's say they buy at 50%, collector then buys sealed product. You take those signals that the collector brought in, you put them in a little showcase, and your players buy those singles. It is this beautiful harmony of collectors want the sealed shit, they bring back the things they don't want, your players buy the things that they need out of that sealed shit. Right? What collector is collecting 500 Night Stretchers at this point? No one.
Yeah.
They go after master sets, they go after super unique cards. They themselves are not trying to run a business
Or that
for the
business
most part.
isn't in $3 Night Stretchers.
Yeah.
That business is in, prismatic bolts. It's in high money cards, and it's in sealed, it's in slabs. It's those three things. Yeah, like I'm
Yep.
gonna be honest. You go to a card show, you're not gonna see cases full of Night Stretchers. I can guarantee you that.
You'll see a Night Stretcher in a slab.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like you're not
Yeah, I mean,
gonna. I mean, you want to spend $100 for a Night Stretcher? You be my guest. Like, you know, live your best life, King.
knock yourself out. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's just it
And
sucks.
again, my only problem with this whole situation is that the store took money from players where
Yeah,
they probably could have given it and
yeah.
invested back into their players.
Even just store credit. Even just store credit. Even if you literally said, "Here's store credit," wouldn't have been a problem. Would not have been
Yeah.
an issue whatsoever. But I think that like, and I'm not trying to say this tournament organizer or this store owner was doing this maliciously, but there are stores and TOs out there who are doing this maliciously, who are saying, I'm going to do this so I can make money. I'm gonna give you prize packs so I can hold out my hand and let that all that entry just fall in there, and oops, it fell on the ground. I'll just pick it up and put it in my pocket.
Oopsies.
I have a very big issue with that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I wish I honestly I wish Pokemon, when you go to the event locator, they required you to put pricing on the event loc, so you can know for an event, for like a cup challenge event, what is pricing.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what would be great
100%.
actually? I just thought of this. Put a spot where it says entry. You can put free, or you can put a dollar amount. If you put free, you don't need to put a pricing, any information for pricing, because there's no entry being taken, so no pricing would realistically be expected. But if you're going to put an entry amount, you then are required to list the pricing, whether that is even just a store credit box.
Yeah. I'm picking up. I mean, they already kind of have that. They just don't have the requirement for payout.
Yeah, make it a requirement. Like make it required. There's no maybes.
There is a
It's
there
you're
is a
going to tell
requirement
me.
for There is a requirement for entry fees when you go to create an event.
Yeah, but then make it just add a requirement for
Payout.
prizing then. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you can put nothing. You could put 0. The way you can
Yeah,
put
if
for
you're
entry fee, you can put 0.
yeah, entry 0, payout fee, payout 0. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think that would be totally fine. Honestly, I would have no issue with that whatsoever. It's just right now it's too manipulatable by I'm gonna say bad TOs. Honestly, because if you're running cups to not help out the player base or like to help out the game in general, I don't think you're a good TO. I think that is counter
You might
to
not even
what.
be.
Go
Let's
ahead.
say you might not even be a good person.
I'm not gonna get into that. I'll let you do that. But yeah, like I just don't like that.
Yeah. I
Just
think we
not a
agree on this,
fan.
Zach.
That's good. I was concerned we wouldn't agree, so I'm glad that we agree. Yeah, it's really frustrating
Yeah.
that like this is something we have to deal with.
Something we have to talk about, which is annoying.
Yeah, it is really annoying, but it was good for this podcast that we got to talk about it because we had nothing else to talk about.
We really didn't.
We're creeping towards Worlds though, Thad. We have 4 more episodes pre-Worlds, which, oh my God, can we just skip to Worlds already?
I know, Jesus Christ. I feel like we're crawling
we
to
did
Worlds.
also, one last thing that I totally just remembered. We did get a secret regional announced. Pokemon, for some reason, decided to announce the Toronto Regional Championships without
Oh, yeah, just
telling
kind of
you.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just like updated the website, and if no one had been paying attention to the website, we wouldn't have known it, which is really weird. Like, just a tweet would have been fine. Like, we require nothing.
Can't even give us that.
It's really, I just don't understand it. Like, it's a tweet. You don't even have to do like anything crazy.
You can
Just
automate it at this
fucking
point.
tweet. Yeah.
So dumb. Well, Toronto and there's a European one that got announced too.
There was, yeah, but I'm not going to the European one, but I will probably go to the
Toronto's in
Toronto one in January.
It's in January though.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be frigid.
Bring them parkas. Yeah, and it's downtown Toronto is right on the water, and there is nothing blocking it, so it is cold. It is cold with a Chen Pao. The shivery chill is real. Thank you. Yeah, it is January 17th and 18th. So honestly, like Midwest Pokemon players, we're eating good. We got Pittsburgh in September, Milwaukee in October, now Toronto in January, and I think we might get Indy.
Yeah, they'll probably do
Indy in May.
Yeah, they'll probably do Indy in they'll probably Indy in May, just like they did a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think having gone to regionals in Indy, Toronto, and Milwaukee, they're all good cities. They're all nice cities.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I like going to regionals. I think they're fun.
But what of the crime?
A lot of crime. A lot of crime. So much crime. All the crime. Nothing but the crime. So help me crime.
So I don't have Baltimore anymore.
Yeah, it's really dangerous. Some guy asked me what time it was, and I almost called the police because I was scared. I don't know. He just said, "What time is it?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so scared." Yeah, I'd never understood the crime thing. I'm like, shut up.
Don't solicit me.
This is just a stupid point. Like you're just an idiot from like the middle of nowhere who has never seen other people before. Who you didn't know the last 5 generations of this person. Like, shut up.
I am scared.
Yeah, literally. Oh my God. Go back to playing Roblox with your mom.
Can I play my iPad?
I knew that was happening. God damn it. But Thad,
You're welcome.
I think that is all we got for this week of the week on the PokeStop Podcast. Thad, give the people some good advice.
Some good advice.
Yeah, give
You
me
want
some
good advice?
Give me good advice.
Change your sleeves before a championship point event tournament.
Ooh, that is good. That is actually really good advice, and I want everyone to know I just threw that on him. We had no plans to do this whatsoever. I literally just said, I'm going to make him feel uncomfortable. Mission achieved.
I nailed it. Stuck the landing.
Stuck the landing, raised his hands up. 10 out of 10 all around. The judges love it because I'm the only judge here. I thought it was great. But this has been episode 23 of the PokeStop Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment what you think about the episode. Are we right on the prize pack stuff? Because I actually ran a poll of this, and 50% of people said yes to should prize packs be acceptable prizing for challenging cups. The other 50% was split. 21% said no, and 29% said maybe. Which I think I would be in the maybe crowd. I think I would need more context.
I think if you would have worded it if you would have added maybe like 3 more words, like without additional store pricing or cash pricing.
The only reason I worded it that way is because at the time we didn't have that context. So like I wanted to match the vagueness of the situation.
It's fair.
Yeah, I think most people, I think that would be pretty 50-50, if not more on the no side. It is weird how many people are just fine with just getting prize packs.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane, especially in
I
a
would
game
never
where, like, prize pack cards for the most part aren't that valuable.
No.
The way they are in like other games, when you get like a league promo or something, you can sell it for like $50 on the spot. We don't have that. Like we just don't. Like maybe pull a Mew or like a chase card out of the prize packs, but that's literally it. And that's weird. But thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next week for another episode of the PokeStop Podcast. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see y'all later.
Peace.